Today was an amazing day. Like, just to convene the founders and ESO managers and CEOs was really great. Like, we had everyone in the room. Everyone shared about their aspirations, what they like to do, what ASSEK is doing for them, what challenges and areas that we need to really work to give them value. As in, at the end of the day, really, as ASSEK, we exist to build and strengthen capacity of ESOs so that they can serve the entrepreneurs more.
Today's session on bringing the CEOs and leaders of the ecosystem together was very paramount, in the sense that we need to start having conversation and coming together and being open and transparent of opportunities and issues that we are going through as an ecosystem.
This is a pivotal moment for both the government as well as different stakeholders that can be able to rally together and support each other through the different buckets of infrastructure, policy, talent, etc., to ensure that we're able to create opportunities for young people to be able to play a bigger role and get economic opportunities within the digital economy.
And today is a culmination of what truly collaboration within the African innovation space can achieve.
ASSEK has come of age in terms of managing to create visibility for the ecosystem. I mean, with a membership of 70 plus members, now innovation hubs in Kenya are more visible, and we've also inspired other networks to come up around the enabler space.
It's about time now that we actually have a shared vision and a shared voice in terms of what it takes to actually support Kenyan innovation ecosystem to really move forward.
In our ecosystem, we can have ESOs, and we're actually present here. We have resources, co-working spaces. We have the innovators, we have donors, we have investors. They give funds, some investors are in the room. But without collaboration, connection and trust, there is no ecosystem.
To have an umbrella or to look into all these stakeholders, ASSEK was a very key stakeholder in the conversation for KIEP, because ASSEK deals with all these entrepreneurs, all these stakeholders that KIEP works with. And in here today, we have enablers who are actually working for KIEP, implementing KIEP components to enable reach out to these students we are training, to enable to give intermediaries grant funding so that we can increase or we can enable them capacity build themselves.
The one word that is used at ASSEK meetings is collaboration. I hear it every time. What we need to figure out is how the structures, right? Like, how does one entrepreneur sort of like graduate from this program to the other, right? Or imagine you can also reject people and recommend them to another program as well, right?
When we wear our hat as enablers and when we go into bringing our networks and bringing in to support the association, I think that was also then a place where people brought in their network.
Some of the things that were coming out of the discussion was, one, looking at how are we as an ecosystem aligned to the government priorities. Are we actually able to understand where our current government is moving forward and how we can plug in? The second one is looking at the collaboration aspect. We still lack in terms of coming together and forming and forging different initiatives, events and programs to really help us to grow and scale. The other thing that was also coming out very strongly was the aspect on policy. Policy is a macro challenge that we all face, and therefore to effectively do that, we need then to come together and collaborate effectively to ensure that we have the right favorable policies and also the environment in place.
We need a lot of clarity in terms of whom are we working with, who are we assisting, how can we work together to scale our businesses, our organizations. What kind of networks do we need? Are they specific to us, etc.? But so I think the ecosystem is there. It is large and there are a lot of resources. But my keen interest has been, how can I specifically use and tap this particular ecosystem to scale, and vice versa? How can I help other enablers?
as members, we need to build ASSEK. We need to contribute to it. We need to provide more opportunities for it to grow so that it can create value for us and be able to create value and build on the trends that we can be able to tap into.
I'd like to encourage any entrepreneur support organization, whether you're a co-working space, a community space, you're a maker space, or an industrial outfit, or you're just providing training and coaching to entrepreneurs, plug into the network of ASSEK. We actively champion for the right policies and the right regulations to ensure we have a conducive and enabling environment to support the start, growth, and scale up of enterprises, and also for the entrepreneur support organizations.
Here's to the entrepreneurial spirit that unites us, the resilience that fuels us, and the endless possibilities that await us. Thank you.